there was a minor upset in Division One men's basketball. What am I talking about exactly? And I apologize for looking out because I cannot memorize all this stuff. Number 3 UConn lost at home to number 4 Arizona, 71-67. So what exactly happened? I apologize for looking out because I cannot memorize all this stuff. And UConn was favored by 4.5. So I knew this game was going to be close either way, to be honest. So in the first half, it was 35-33. Arizona was up. And Arizona did score 36 points. 36 points in the second half, while UConn scored 34. But there's obviously more to the game than that. That's why I'm going to go to the last minute of the game, as well as the stats. And Arizona is now 5-0 with an impressive resume boosting win. And this will help the Big 12 big time. While UConn's 4-1, and whoever won this game anyway was not going to have a bad loss on their resume. Oh no. But this could impact NCAA tournament seeding down the line. So with 1:12 left, Krivas on the last name from Arizona, like Motaj Motiejus. That's why I call it Krivas, just to make it easier. Made a jumper to make it 65-64. Arizona was up. And Silas Damari Jr. turned the ball over for UConn around 44 seconds left. And James Bradley made a layup around 16 seconds left to make it 67-64. And UConn did call timeout. And around 8 seconds left, Toby Awaka from Arizona fouled. Around 8 seconds left, and Eric Reibe, Reibe, missed a free throw. It was like a 1-on-1 situation, and no, actually it was a 2 shots foul because he did miss the other one. And Toby got the defensive rebound for Arizona around 6 seconds left, and Jay Ross from UConn fouled. And Toby went to the line and made both free throws to make it 69-64. Around 2 seconds left, Silas from UConn made a three-pointer to make it 69-67. But the problem is Eric, around no seconds left, fouled, and Toby went to the line and pretty much sealed the game to make it 71-67. UConn inbounded the ball, but they didn't get a shot up. Now I'm going to go over the stats for the game here. And I'll probably explain why that Arizona won this game. And I know there might be some bad calls here and there, but you got to make plays to win at the end of the day. And I'll start with UConn. They shot 45% from the field on 56 attempts, 32% on threes on 25 attempts. They made half of their free throws on 18 attempts. You got to do better than that. 23 rebounds. How many of those were offensive? If you go to the box score only, they don't show the offensive rebounds anymore, but under team stats it does. So I might have to go back and forth on that. And six of those were offensive. They did have 15 assists, five turnovers, not a bad number by any means. 4 steals, 6 blocks, 21 fouls for the game. I'll go over how many bench points, 2, and double-digit scores as well. So UConn had 3 plus 2, that's 5 plus 2, that's 7 bench points. And UConn did have 4 double-digit scores that combined for, okay, the non-double-digit scores combined for 8 plus 3, that's 11 plus 2, that's 13 plus 2, that's 15 points right there. So 52 points from 4 players. And one player scored 6 or more points in this game, had 8. Now, Arizona had 13 bench points, 2 double-digit scores combined for 37 points. However, they had like 1, 2, 4 other players scored 6 more points in this game combined for 6 plus 7. That's 13 plus 9. That's 22 plus 8. That's 30 points right there. Yeah, and 13 bench points, like I said. They did shoot 46% from the field on 54 attempts, so 2 less shots, and they only made 20% on threes on 10 attempts, 76% on free throws on 43 attempts. So that does make a difference when you make your free throws count. It does. And they did have 43 rebounds, 13 offensive. And I know UConn is down 2 players, but still, it's not like a bad loss by any means. And maybe these two teams meet up later, like in March, for March Madness. We'll see. 9 assists, 3 steals, 4 blocks. They did commit 10 turnovers, though. Now I'm going to go like points on turnovers, points in the paint, and fast break points as well. And points on turnovers did favor UConn 8-7. Fast break points favored Arizona 1-0. Points in the paint definitely favored Arizona 42-24. And there were 16 fouls called on Arizona, 21 on UConn. So what's the next 5 games for both of these teams here? So you got Bryant on Sunday on November 23rd. That should be a win. However, the next game is against currently ranked number 8 Illinois on the road, November 28th. Yikes. That's a tough game. But we'll see what happens. Then you got to go on the road to Kansas December 2nd. And we'll see about the really good freshman for Kansas. The name, I should know the name, but a key player for them. He's going to be out for a little bit. Oh, Darren Peterson. But I'm going to just double check that real fast. But I'm pretty sure that's his name. Yep, that's what I thought. So after that game for UConn against Kansas, which Kansas is not easy place to play, but maybe they're not going to be as good, and they might not be ranked by that point. And you got East Texas A&M at home. That should be a win. December 5th, then part of the Jimmy V Classic. You'll get to play number 10 Florida on December 9th. So there are some games in there you should win, as well as a few games that you should win, but the other games, not necessarily. I would put like Florida, Kansas, and Illinois in that category. But Kansas is a winnable game. At the same time, I'm just saying that's tough for UConn because it's on the road to Kansas. But you never know. Maybe Kansas sneaks up and wins the game. Maybe not. We'll see. Now, Arizona's next 5 games. They do have Denver at home. They really should win that game. That's November 24th, part of the Wildcat Classic. And part of the Wildcat Classic as well, you get to play Norfolk State on November 29th. You should win that game as well. Keyword should. Then you get to play Auburn, who pushed number 1 Houston on like December 6th, and you get that game at home, so that's big. Then part of the CM Newton Classic, you get to play Alabama December 13th. It's practically a road game. Then you get to play Abilene Christian University the following game on December 16th. So we're have to wait and see what happens with both these teams here. And the CM Newton Classic is practically a road game for Arizona. Let's just be honest, because the game is in Birmingham, Alabama. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe button, see you guys later on the road. 800 subscribers, goals, ultimate goals, 1,000 more, spend more into this course. Like video, comment, really helps YouTube background. Some more people see us, showing the video does help as well. Some more people could watch. And if you're watching, And not subscribe, hit subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well.